Yo, good morning. Well, good afternoon now, YouTube. Well, as you can see, we kind of been busy today. We brought some stuff back outside. Those peas and beans that were under distress, you can see that they kind of bounced back. Still have a few damaged leaves, some that I had to trim off. I give it a new start. I brought it out today, and one I trellis up to see if it could stretch out and get its own sunlight for each plant to see if they'll grow out and give me beans. I planted some lavender today, some English lavender and lady lavender. Or should I say I planted it about 2 or 3 days ago. Still nothing has popped up yet. I'm doing cat grass as well. As you can see, the cat grass. Lemon thyme, sweet basil. We got parsley that I ain't been too long transplanted and put outside. The blackberry is starting right here. You can start seeing new growth. It's starting right now. Yes. It took a minute, but now it's starting. And over here we have the blueberry bushes. As you can tell, they're all doing well. New growth on each one. And the flowers are starting to come up real healthy. Some are dying off, but they told me it's to be expected. I planted two other flowers. Those are zinnias and snapdragons. Not too long ago, about 2 or 3 days, about the same time as I transplanted the parsley. Got carrots are doing well. Pinto bean is doing well. I planted this little crate here as like a little bed of like lettuce. I did salad bowl lettuce, red velvet, iceberg. So far nothing has popped up yet. The garlic is doing real well, as you can see. I also transplanted today a Abe Lincoln tomato. The sugar peas are doing real well. These disappointing little starts right here. Let me move this cup that I left here. These disappointing starts for strawberries from Walmart are really starting to let me down. They haven't started any new growth or anything yet that could really show me any signs that they're alive. So I'm almost at a point where I want to give up on them. And this is the red velvet lettuce. As you can see, it is doing real well. Some of it has even turned red like I said it would. A little young still, but it's doing well. Just transplanted this corn outside today. One took it very well. The other one don't seem to be taking it that well, but I give it some water and some B1 fertilizer, so hopefully it'll bounce back. I'm not sure you're supposed to transplant or uproot corn. You're supposed to leave it where it is. But I'm doing it anyway because I'm doing the container garden and I'm trying to get it to work my way. So maybe I can find a way around it to at least get something, if not the highest yielding. It'll still offer me something and give me the enjoyment of growing it in my space that I have limited. Also, I've done peanuts, boiling peanuts. The white superior potato plant is doing real well, as you can see. Let me knock that little wood chip off of it. They're doing real well. Yeah, love that. Also today I planted straight neck squash, as you can see down there. It was where the cucumber was, but I pulled that thing up since it was already dead or dying or whatever it was doing. It wasn't doing anything useful. And I believe one of the cats was messing around out here and messed up the sunflower, so I had to knock one of them off. And now we only have two instead of three. Sad face. The mustard green still bouncing back, doing well, as you can see. Even got some big leaves on there we could pretty much almost eat. That ought to be nice. And as you can see, the supplies are starting to dwindle down slowly but surely. And we're starting to get it done. And also, I almost forgot about this. I did a little jelly bean tomato. So we have about 4 or 5 tomatoes we're going to be doing. And I'm about to take you inside to the tent to give you the other part. So bear with me and hold on. Okay, so here we go inside with what's left. As you can see, the German chamomile is starting to take off. We had to take one of the peanuts outside. This is the one that wasn't doing so good, so I felt that it was best to leave it inside. I'm probably going to plant a couple things that aren't doing real well outside in the real soil, in the ground outside, and just, give them a little fertilizer, take care of them a little bit, see what happens. they might do better than anything. The one lupin flower is doing good. As you can see, it's about time to get those greens outside and in the ground, and the radishes. Looking good. There goes some more corn. I had a little disformed transplant going on here that I didn't even worry about transplanting. I just let it die. I'm probably gonna just let it die. I'll probably save this one out. Like I said, the ones that aren't doing so well, I'm gonna plant out in the yard in the deeper ground to see what can happen. Also, right here, we have Roma tomatoes that we've started, and we have what is that? All-season cabbage, baby choy, and Cherokee purple tomato. And as you can see back there, we have one lone little pumpkin that has popped up. So we're gonna get that outside. Maybe we want to get a little bit bigger and see what happens with that. The okra is still doing well, as you can see. About time to get the potato out again, so I'm doing another potato plant. And this is the other Abe Lincoln that may go in the ground, like I said. We have more cucumbers coming that are pretty soon going to be put outside. And snow peas are soon to be put outside. The broccoli has bounced back. Got a few little dead leaves on it because it doesn't really hold water real well with these smaller pots. I got to put them in something bigger. Just don't really have anything until I get them outside. So that's what we're doing right here. And we also have some more mustard greens and collard greens right here growing. These are the mustards, these are the collards, and that's what we got going. Also, if you wanted to know, my lemon basil popped up, but my sage, it's got one little notch up there and it looked like it's trying to do something, so hopefully we'll get some sage too. Alright, so hold on a minute and we'll take you to the other little part. And this is the shameful part. As you can see, my lights went strong enough so they got real stretchy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save them, but I've still been watering them. They still grow, and I'm going to try to put some more like soil around them and see if it'll keep growing. Or if we could transplant them or do something with them. At least the stronger ones. If not, we'll just let it go. And pull them up and turn the soil. Put a little more in there and start more lettuce in these beds. But we're gonna have some salad, like awesome salads. These are the bean plants that aren't doing so well, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go on and put them outside as well. I'm just gonna trim off the dead stuff to keep the plant from stressing, and then we're just gonna put them outside. And pretty soon we're gonna be planting these right here. Another flower. I'm probably going to go and buy some more because these feel pretty dried out. Yeah, they feel pretty dried out. I think I waited too long. But anyway, we're going to do what we need to do to get this started and get these going. And as you can see, we put the whole thing up on the ground on these. We got the instructions on the back on how to plant it. What climate, what zone, and everything that you need to know before you do it. So we're going to try this out anyway. And yeah. So also, this is echinacea. As you can tell, some of my plants have medicinal properties. For the simple fact the matter is, we're trying to be completely healthy and trying to do everything in this garden. It's not going to be just food and fluff. There's going to be things that help the body as well as nurture the body and give it energy. So that's what we got going inside my garden and what we have going on so far. And as I told you before, this is one of the pods of okra I grew last year, and there go one or two of the little seeds, as you can tell right there, from the okra that I grew last year. That is the same okra that's in that tin over there that I'm growing. I am so proud of myself that these seeds come from me and nowhere else. That I did this myself last year. And so far, as you can see, we got a little cleaning up to do as usual. No problem. We'll do it all, take care of it. As you can see, we trimmed that off. Like right here, trim this off as well. Not too worried about it. I clean my fingers. So there we go. And now they're ready to go outside as well. So hopefully they'll bounce back and we'll have a lovely garden this year, as well as the other stuff we have going. So everybody be safe and take care. This is the update for the memorial garden dedicated to my lost loved ones. And I just want to say I love you all and y'all take care. And I want to say Granny and Rashad, I miss you and I love you both. Alright. Y'all have a blessed day. Goodbye, YouTube.